Triple H in tears after AJ Styles announces WWE retirement, a heartbreaking moment. The WWE Universe has been witness to countless retirements, emotional goodbyes, and shocking announcements over the years. But few moments have struck as deeply as the night AJ Styles, one of the most extraordinary performers of his generation, announced his retirement from WWE. And at the heart of this emotional storm was Triple H, a man who has guided, mentored, and shared the ring with countless legends, seen in tears, grappling with the reality of losing a performer he respects and admires beyond measure. It all began with a routine WWE SmackDown broadcast, a night that was supposed to showcase high-octane matches, storyline developments, and fan-favorite moments. AJ Styles, known as the Phenomenal One, had been booked for a major match that evening, marking what many expected to be another career-defining performance. AJ's reputation for in-ring excellence is unparalleled. From his meteoric rise in TNA Impact Wrestling to his dominance in NJPW, and finally his unforgettable run in WWE, AJ had established himself as a living legend. He is the kind of performer who blends athleticism, storytelling, and charisma to a level few can match. Fans had grown to expect brilliance from him, and he delivered, night after night. But this night would not be about performance. It would be about farewell. The arena was buzzing as AJ Styles made his entrance. The crowd erupted into chants of, "AJ! AJ! AJ!" His usual confident stride was present, but there was a subtle weight in his expression, a quiet intensity that hinted at the gravity of what was to come. Triple H watched backstage, his eyes fixed on AJ. Over the years, he had cultivated respect and admiration for Styles, not just as a performer, but as a man of integrity, dedication, and relentless work ethic. As AJ approached the ring, the commentary team noted a different energy in the air. Michael Cole, normally animated with excitement, spoke softly, almost reverently. Greater than, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles has had one of the most phenomenal careers in professional wrestling history. And tonight, we may be witnessing one of his final moments in WWE. The match began, and AJ delivered his signature moves with precision and passion. Every strike, every suplex, every springboard maneuver carried the weight of his legacy. Fans cheered, knowing they were witnessing history. The intensity of the match, the emotion on AJ's face, and the energy of the crowd combined to create a surreal, almost sacred atmosphere. But as the match progressed, it became clear that AJ was not just performing. He was savoring every moment, every interaction with the crowd, every connection with his opponent. He moved with purpose, as if consciously imprinting every memory into the minds of fans, colleagues, and mentors alike. After a breathtaking climax, AJ delivered a phenomenal forearm that ended the match. The crowd erupted in a mix of awe, cheers, and an undercurrent of sadness. AJ lay on the mat, catching his breath, soaking in the applause, fully aware that this could be one of his final WWE moments. Then came the announcement. AJ took a microphone, his face glistening with sweat, and looked around the arena, at the fans, the performers, and finally backstage at Triple H, whose eyes were already wet with emotion. The silence in the arena was palpable. Greater than, "I've spent my life in this ring. I've traveled the world, faced the best of the best, and lived the dream I once imagined as a kid. But every journey has an end. Tonight, I want to announce that I'm retiring from WWE." The words hit like a thunderbolt. Fans gasped, some cried, and the chants of, "AJ! AJ! AJ!" turned into stunned silence. The gravity of the announcement resonated not just with the audience but with everyone backstage. Triple H, who has spent decades building WWE, mentoring performers, and preserving the legacy of wrestling, was visibly shaken. Sources confirmed that he immediately approached AJ, embracing him with tears streaming down his face. For Triple H, this wasn't just losing a performer, it was losing a brother, a colleague, a man who embodied everything WWE stands for in the ring. Greater than, "AJ, you've given this business your heart, your soul, your all," Triple H said, voice breaking. "Watching you grow, inspiring everyone in the locker room, creating moments that will never be forgotten, it's been an honor. Thank you for everything, truly." AJ Styles, equally emotional, responded with a nod, tears welling up in his eyes. Greater than, I wouldn't have been here without the support of everyone backstage, the mentors, the trainers, the performers. Especially you, Paul, Hunter. You guided me, believed in me, and gave me opportunities that changed my life. I can never thank you enough." Backstage, other superstars gathered. Naomi, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Charlotte Flair were among those caught in the wave of emotion. They hugged AJ, wiped tears, and shared stories of the moments they had spent with him. Social media exploded with videos of Triple H wiping his eyes, fans chanting in unison, and performers showing their love and respect. WWE commentators struggled to maintain composure. Jerry Lawler, his voice trembling, added, "Greater than, AJ Styles is more than a performer. He's a legend, a role model, and tonight, we're witnessing a truly emotional farewell." Triple H, even he can't hide his tears. AJ addressed the fans one last time, his voice strong despite the tears. "Greater than, to every single fan who believed in me, cheered for me, booed me, loved me, thank you. This is not goodbye forever. Wrestling will always be in my heart. WWE will always be in my heart. And Triple H, you'll always be my mentor, my friend, my family." The crowd erupted into applause, some standing, some crying, all honoring the career of a man who had given them unforgettable moments. "Phenomenal one! Phenomenal one!" Chants filled the arena, echoing the legacy of AJ Styles. Triple H, still emotional, took the microphone and spoke. "Greater than, AJ, you are one of the greatest we've ever seen. You've elevated this business, inspired a generation, and left a legacy that will never be forgotten. Tonight, we say thank you. From all of us, from the WWE Universe, from every performer you've shared the ring with, thank you, AJ Styles." Backstage, WWE released a statement that evening. "Greater than, AJ Styles, one of the most iconic performers in professional wrestling history, has announced his retirement from WWE. His contributions to this company, his professionalism, and his passion have left an indelible mark. We thank him for his years of dedication and wish him all the best in the next chapter of his life." Fans across the globe reacted immediately. Social media was flooded with hashtags. #ThankYouAJ, #PhenomenalOneForever, #WWE-Legend. Former superstars, current performers, and wrestling analysts shared their respect and admiration. Mick Foley wrote, "Greater than, AJ Styles is one of the most gifted, dedicated, and phenomenal performers I've ever seen. His legacy is eternal, and the wrestling world is better because of him." Even rival promotions paid tribute. NJPW and AEW stars shared clips, messages, and stories about AJ, honoring his influence and legacy. Triple H, reflecting on the emotional night later in interviews, said, "Greater than, watching AJ announce his retirement, it broke me. Not because we're losing a performer, but because we're losing a part of our family. He's a man of integrity, a consummate professional, and someone who has given everything to this business. Seeing him leave the ring, it's heartbreaking. But I'm proud, so proud." AJ Styles' retirement also inspired